Episode of Smoke Fellas.
Let's do it.
Y'all already know what it is. Top 5 Dead or Alive. This is what we do. We're going to kick it off with top 5 hip hop artists. So I'm going to start with Kev. And we're going to roll it around. Give me your top 5 all-time greats hip hop.
My top 5 all-time greats. Now, this is my era. So this is my opinion.
Here we
Okay,
go.
rock with it.
You get setting it up for
No
stage.
particular order.
Okay.
I got Rakim. I got KRS-One. I got LL Cool J. I got Jay-Z.
Sound like you.
And I got Ice Cube.
Kind of like you didn't
It's
want
my
to
top
put
five.
Jay-Z
Nice
in.
top 5. Nice. Okay, hold on. We're gonna get back to that. Ben, give me your
What's my
top 5. Top 5 hip hop artists all time.
Top five. We going with my man. Jay-Z. Just like you said, KRS-One. We going with Nas. And I have to go in here and throw my group, Tribe, in there. Tribe Called Quest. And my man from the Shy, Common.
That's a dope top 5. All right, I'm going to go with my top 5. I'm going to put mine in order. So I'm going to start number 5, Scarface, 4Q, 3LL, 2M, and 1 Hov. That's my top 5. So let's get into these top 5s real quick. So you put Tribe in the top 5. Explain your damn self.
They move as one. They move as one. Man, they banged out so many hits, and when Fife died, they shut down the world for about what, 2-3 weeks? Everybody was feeling Tribe.
Okay, I give you that.
So tell me you didn't love Tribe.
Oh no, I got love for Tribe. We talking about top
Top
5 though.
man. Come on, you the lyrics say head on that, man.
So you put them on.
Top
You
5
couldn't
of
have
all
found
time.
nobody
Your
else to
top 5
slide
of
in
all
front of them
time.
top
Couldn't
5.
find nobody.
No goddamn body, not one.
Over Group.
Not Big Daddy
That
Kane,
group
not nobody.
moved as one. That's real.
Vanilla Ice, nobody.
None.
I'm just joking. So look, what about?
Look at the albums, man. They popped out all these albums,
They did.
man.
They
Thorough.
Okay, so here's a great question. I'm gonna start with you, Kev. So what do you base your top 5 off? Is it like studio hits, like those commercial radio hits? Is it the album sales? Is it lyrical content? What do you base yours off of?
I look at hits. I look at lyrics. Rakim was one of the greatest lyricists of all time. Now, I agree with you, Eminem is too. He just ain't make my top 5. My struggle came with Jay-Z and Biggie. Biggs is my dude. I just can't put him over Jay-Z because, unfortunately he had a longer career than Biggie.
Right.
But lyricists, Biggs is in there too, as far as lyricists.
Keep it out in your top 5, so keep it to your top 5.
But
Right. So what?
LL, I gotta show love, man. L was that dude. Now he changed his music through the years, right?
Okay.
But when L was that dude, man. So I gotta give him top 5. I gotta put him in top 5.
Okay, so mine was more of a combination. I'm into the lyricists. I love the lyrical content, the storytellers, and all that. Combined with the radio hits, with the career, the discography, I think all that just plays a part in it. So, because you do have your top 5 greatest storytellers, you maybe have a top 5 greatest like hit makers. You talk about album sales. Nelly sold what? Nelly sold ridiculous, but to me, they're not a lyricist. I know, but I'm saying
that don't make you great.
right.
Young
But what
MC.
you saying?
He had
Young
made
MC.
millions.
Did you say?
So you want to
did
put
you say
you
Young
wanna-
MC?
Wait, you
album
said-
sales?
You
Come
said
on.
Young MC?
Did you
I'm
say
just
Young
saying,
MC?
you talking about album sales.
We talking about top 5.
You can put Hammer out there then.
Security
You talking about
removed
album
that.
sales. You talking about album
Let security
sales.
remove
Top
him from the
5.
panel.
But
right
you
now.
talking about, you
Security
just said
remove him
album
from the
sales,
panel.
man. You got to take that out
No,
of the picture.
no. I'm saying, but for some people, that's what it is. A person is not a true that only listens to the radio. They may think that Nelly or MC Hammer is one of their tops. Think about it.
Okay, let me
They
throw
should be
this
shot.
out. Let me throw this out.
They should be shot.
I put Ice Cube in my top 5. Y'all might not agree with that, but
I
look
totally
at,
agree with
But
that.
I look
I
at
agree with
where I look at as far as storytelling, lyrics, where Cube came from, and let's say careers, where Cube is now, and Cube can still go to a concert right now because he's still doing it. They go
Right, he
do
can
them
still
old
rock
school
concert.
stuff. He's still doing it. That's top 5 to me, man. Cube.
Right.
As far as lyrics,
A lot of my gauge came from with my top 5. If I can put that album, CD, cassette in, hit play, and not
Just
touch
let it
it again and let it ride.
Just told your age. You said cassette.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, just told your age.
Yeah, I'm over 40. Love it though.
Right.
I love it. It's the best years of my
Now,
life.
one thing about your top 5 though, I found interesting that you put Common in there. Now, I agree, Common's one of the dopest cats I've ever heard and seen perform. But what made you put Common in there?
His lyrical wordplay and the way he flows. You can put his album in, hit play, and just let it ride. Every album that he ain't had an album where you could just hit play and just let it ride. And the fact that he crushed the whole West Coast in one song.
That this song was one of the best diss songs of all time.
Nice.
One of the best diss songs of all
He
time.
got for me, he got the number 2 rated diss song ever in the world.
What's your number 1?
Cubes. No
No
Vaseline.
Vaseline.
No
I gotta
Vaseline.
give you that.
So-
Now, I like Nas Ether. I like that.
Nas
Jay
is
Z.
another
But then I like the
storyteller.
takeover too with Jay Z. So
Another
it's,
storyteller, man. Hit play, you let it ride. And
That-
you look at all the albums. That's how I gauge mine. Albums. You can't put certain people in the top 5. I'm gonna say this to you because you put Rakim in there. Yes, I'm not saying that he's not good, but when it came to albums, thoroughness, he had one.
But you got to look at it like this too,
He
as
did.
far as albums. It was Eric B and Rakim, and then when they broke, okay, Rakim went solo.
Eric B was just a DJ. It really
But
didn't.
but it was Eric B and Rakim, right? But Rakim was
I mean,
the
that's the
dude
name of it.
in the
He's that
thing,
dude.
man. And yeah, I don't know what happened with him and Dre, because remember he signed with Aftermath.
Yeah,
for-
he
He did sign
Yeah, he
Aftermath.
did like a
Jumped
song
off.
too.
Never jumped
yeah,
off.
so I don't know what the hell happened with that. But Rakim cold, man.
I
Top
didn't say
5?
he wasn't.
Now I
I'm
started
giving
to
him
mess
top
y'all
5,
up.
man.
I started to mess y'all up and put Big Daddy in.
That was my next question.
As far
that
as-
was my next question. Big Daddy Kane, one of the dopest lyricists.
He just ain't make my top 5.
He
Now,
right
he
there.
my top
He right
10.
there. He could jump into
Yeah,
it.
he right there.
Yeah,
He just ain't make my top
Yeah.
5.
Okay, so for me, I'm more of a like when I was, especially when I was younger, I would listen to whole albums. So the radio hits didn't mean nothing to me. Like it was
Not at
those
all.
hits in the album that nobody really knew about. There was those hits
Exactly.
that really said a lot to me.
Exactly.
And Big Daddy had one of the coldest
He was cold.
That's why I put the Tribe in
non-radio
there.
records.
He was cold.
The Tribe
Nah, radio.
was doing my era, man, and I could put that on, man.
Tribe had a lot of radio hits though.
They had some radio hits, but they got some stuff on there that you ain't heard of. You ain't heard of, man, and you'll sit there and be like, man, and the lyrics that man, Midnight Marauders,
They had some,
That album
they had some-
right
They
there.
did, they did.
Now hold on, let me.
The
let me
love
ask
movement.
You.
So
The
no,
love
we
movement.
got to change it up. So let's take it to the sports, and this is a huge topic in every cigar shop you go to. And right now, ESPN, Fox, everybody's ranking these cats your top 5 NBA players of all time. So we're gonna reverse it, and we're gonna start with
I'm finna put
B.
mine is in order. In order. Number 1 is Dr. J. Number 2 is Magic. Number 3 is Bird.
we're gonna talk about that.
I kind of struggled.
It's in order.
Yeah, this is in order. And I'm gonna tell you why once we get down to it.
Okay, come on.
Mike made mine, but there was a struggle. MJ is on there, and my number 5 is AI, the answer.
Your top 5.
Top 5. Top 5, top 5,
Mike
top
made
5.
yours though.
All right, we'll take it.
Okay,
So
we'll come back.
I run my top 5. I run from 5 to 1. 5, I'm gonna go Oscar Robertson, triple double for a whole season. Enough said. Wilt Chamberlain, one of the most dominant players of all time. Number 3, Magic. Number 2, Michael Jordan, and number 1, the King, LeBron James. You run it. Run your top 5. What's your top 5?
Okay, mine is not in no particular order, and I didn't do
Are you scared
positions.
to put it in order?
No, I'm not. I just started my top 5.
Right.
Run it down, run it down.
Right.
How base mine is my top 5 that I've seen in my era that I've literally went to the stadium and seen. Michael Jordan, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Julius Erving, and Larry Bird. I didn't do positions. That's the top 5 that
nice
I've
top
seen.
5. Nice top 5.
Now, I didn't base it on positions.
Now, what the hell make y'all put Dr. J in y'all top damn 5? I need to ask this
Dr. J,
question because
Dr.
I don't
You
get the
want to go
Dr. J
first, or
thing.
you want me?
Dr. J was bad.
One of
Let
y'all
me
take it.
explain it to you.
One
of y'all
Dr.
take it.
J changed the game, man. He went from the ABA to the NBA and changed the whole game.
I saw some
He
great dunks,
he
but
was
where's
the most
his
sought
numbers
out.
at? Where's his
You
numbers?
got to look at his story, man. The dude
Fuck
changed
his story.
the game,
What's his
dog.
numbers?
If it,
And he's one of the coolest cats in the world, man.
bro,
Are you basing it off his afro?
Hey man, he was cool,
Ain't
man.
that some shit?
I'll grow one
Yeah,
tomorrow.
what you got to
I'm
say?
gonna grow
What
one
the-
tomorrow. Next time y'all see me on the show, I'm at afro.
I hope
If
you
the-
get a hole in the top of your shit. Go ahead.
If it was no Dr. J, there was no Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
We can say that about a lot of people,
Michael tell you
man.
that.
Come on,
That's where he got his game from.
Come on, man.
But I'm talking about
That's what he
his career, though. I'm talking about over his career. Like, what stands out as far as his numbers? What accomplishments stand out for Dr. J?
But see,
He
you
got
looking
a
at
ring.
numbers, man. I'm not looking
One
at
damn
that.
ring.
So-
A lot of people got one ring.
Hey,
I'm not looking
I
at-
want to know
I'm
why
not
you
looking
want
at
to put
rings.
Wilt in there then. What you put Wilt in there for?
Scored 100 points in the game. They literally changed they changed the rules for Wilt. The 3-second rule
You
came
know
in.
why?
The 3-second rule
Because
of
he was
Wilt
playing
changed.
against the Brady Bunch.
Don't matter. It was his era.
wasn't
It
playing
was his
against
era.
nobody.
He dominated his
They
era.
actually changed the rules for Shaq, not necessarily.
No, we're talking about 3
But-
seconds
but-
didn't come in until
Come on,
Wilt.
man. What did Wilt do?
Until Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt beat up on a bunch of 6'2"
100
cats.
points in the game?
He played against 6'2" guys.
Everybody-
That's
you
all
don't
he had to
know
do is sit there and drop the ball
You don't
over
know that.
because nobody was his
Check
height.
this out.
You don't know.
If we're really
He
going
had the
by
most
stats
over
and
20
numbers,
rebound games.
if we're
Oh,
going by
God.
stats and numbers,
Check your stats.
Check this out. If we're going by stats and numbers, then we could have put Bill Russell in there. He got the most championships, but we've never seen him.
Championships ain't a stat.
Well, I mean,
Just for
but it's numbers.
You know, just so I let y'all know. So when we talk about Michael Jordan, let's talk about the shit because I know I'm gonna catch flack for putting LeBron over Mike.
Yeah,
so I know I'm gonna catch flack
Which
for
I
it.
think
Wiley-
is
So
absolutely
so let's say it. Championships ain't stats because championships is a team
I get
thing,
that.
not an individual.
True.
Right?
True.
Right? So
True.
so
I get
so
that.
give me your argument why you would put Mike over LeBron. What's your
I
argument?
didn't say I would.
Would you?
Mike almost didn't make mine. I almost put Isaiah Thomas over Mike.
Better yet,
I
no,
wanna know
no,
some
let's
of
change
those
the
ass.
subject. Please, let's change the subject.
The
No,
hell
no,
you
don't
drinking?
even change the subject. Let's change the order because he said Mike Danner didn't make his top 5. He said I put Mike in.
Mhm.
So the players you got over Michael Jordan that you've seen on a regular basis here, right? We all grew up watching basketball and we watch games, ESPN. This is a guy you saw day in and day out, day night here.
From beginning to end.
The
Yes, we
hell you can't put him in the top 5, man.
Because Mike was not a complete player.
Oh,
Going on
he
record
missed-
to say it.
oh.
He
Yeah,
was
no,
not.
no,
No,
no.
let me
Please
finish. Let me
explain.
finish.
Please
Let me
explain.
finish.
If
Mike
you're
was
catching
not a
downtown in
complete
Chicago,
player.
watch your back.
Mike
Please
was a
explain.
scorer.
Please explain.
Mike was a
Get it.
scorer.
Yes, he was.
That's it. When the game in line, you go to Mike.
Okay.
But when they needed a stopper, they went to Scotty or somebody else. You go back to the Boston Celtics game when he had 63.
Are you saying Mike didn't play defense?
Ask me how many points did Danny Ainge and Dennis Johnson have?
How many?
They killed Mike. They killed Mike. Mike plays no defense, man.
Michael Jordan has won the NBA's Defensive Player of the Year award, and he's also been selected to the NBA All-Defensive First Team 9 times, which ties the record with Gary Payton, Kevin Garnett, and Kobe Bryant, and possibly putting him in the conversation as the best defender to ever play the game.
Plays no
He
defense.
don't play no
I
defense.
can't
He played the
agree with
passing
that.
lane.
Michael
He
Jordan
plays
I
the
can't agree with that
passing
one.
lane.
I
He
can't
plays
agree
the
with that
passing
one.
lane, and
I
that's
can't
about
agree
it,
with that
man.
one.
He
I
played
can't
the
agree
passing
with that
lane,
one.
dude.
You don't like
I've been
Mike.
playing
Why
ball.
you don't like Michael
I
Jordan?
can't agree with that one.
I got on Mike's right now. Love Mike, but he's not in my top 5 solid.
You had to have a crush
You
on
realize
him.
how
He's not
ridiculous
solid,
that is,
He's-
man?
You had
he's
a
not
crush on
complete
why he was
player,
Jordan.
man.
You was hating
He's
on him
not.
for
You
that.
say he don't play
That's-
defense?
No
Mike
defense.
plays the passing lanes, dog. He ain't sticking
He never
nobody
played
up.
one-on-one.
He's not stopping nobody.
He never played one-on-one defense.
Ask him how AI rocked him at the top of the key.
A fucking move?
He
A
rocked
move?
him. Tim Hardaway used to rock him.
A move?
That was late in
Hey
his
man,
career.
look.
No.
In
Grant Hill used to rock
in
him.
Oh, no,
basketball,
I'm going through.
in basketball,
I'll give you
everybody
another name that
everybody
used to
gets
kill Mike.
got.
Ron
Ron
Harper.
Harper used to murder Mike.
They sent Ron Harper to
murder
the
Mike.
West Coast because he
did.
used to kill Mike. And they
did.
wanted Mike to be the man.
I
Wanted
never-
to be the man.
here's-
So they
here's-
sent somebody to another team on the
here's
West
this.
Coast to protect Mike.
I never said
Because
Michael
he saw him
Jordan
too many
could stop
times a year.
everybody in the
He
league. I
saw
never
him
said that.
too many times a year.
If you
Ron
play
Harper would kill
basketball,
him.
look man, we all play basketball. And at
We all
some
play.
point, you're gonna get got. And by that I mean somebody is gonna shake you. Somebody's gonna dunk on you.
You're going to
gonna
learn.
get got.
If I play
It comes
against you,
in
I'm
the
going to
game.
learn your moves.
Okay,
and
hold
I'm
on.
gonna
Hey,
learn
it
stuff.
comes with
Okay,
it.
okay,
You
hold
can
on,
never
hold on.
stop
Okay,
based it on the
question,
move because he
question.
got shook and
You
he
can
ain't
never
Hold on,
stop.
guys.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Okay, so question. Because we talk about rings and we talk about Mike, so a person I want to bring up that never makes anybody top 5, don't even make people's top 10, is Scottie Pippen. He never makes anyone's top 5 or top 10. Why is that? Because this man's all-around game was amazing.
I can
The
explain.
year Michael Jordan retired,
I can
the
explain.
Bulls only lost 57 when Mike was there, 55
Yep.
when Mike left, and Scotty was that dude.
me
Why
explain.
isn't Scotty in anybody's top 5?
Let me explain it, because Scottie Pippen wasn't I'm not saying he wasn't a major player for the Bulls,
He didn't make nobody.
but Scotty
better.
was never.
He didn't make nobody.
Scotty
better.
was never a top tier player,
He
and
never
by
made
that I
nobody
mean
better.
this.
How?
Let me explain.
He was robbing.
When you look at top tier players, you're looking at Magic Johnson, you're looking at Michael Jordan, you're looking at players like that. You never look at Scottie Pippen don't fall there. Scottie Pippen falls on the second ring of players.
Here's my argument
Like,
for you.
He's your
Here's
Batman.
my so
I mean,
who
he's
was
your
the Robin?
to your
Because you
Batman.
got Magic and Kareem in your top 5.
I do.
So who was the Robin when Magic and Kareem won titles together? Who was the Robin?
James Worthy.
No. You can't have two Batmans.
They
You
did.
can't have no. Magic
The
and
Lakers was-
Kareem.
the Lakers was
who was the
stacked.
Robin?
Okay.
No,
I'll answer your
Magic
question.
ran the
Who's
team.
the-
I'll answer your
Magic
question.
ran the team.
When Magic first got there, he was robbing.
That was
As
Kareem.
years moved
Yeah.
on, he became Batman. Period. Next question.
Do you agree with that? You agree that Magic was?
Magic-
And why ain't your boy
Kareem-
Kobe in your top 5?
It's not my top 5. It's my top 10. And the reason being is
We're not
because
talking about top 10.
him and Mike are basically the same player. Michael Jordan is a better. I would put Mike over Kobe, but I can't put Kobe over Mike, and
Kobe
I can't
played
put
better
them
defense.
both. I can't put them both in the
Nah,
top
bullshit.
5.
Kobe
I
played
can't.
better
Kobe defense
The
wasn't
only
all that.
the only reason I can't put him in the top 5 is because I got Mike in there, and they basically. The same.